Feeling like this always. That's why yeah, yeah. That inflation and never keep on tempting me and testing my patience. Lost the best friend I had and I lost my girl. Not coming back and one left the world. His life was hard. Was my older blood brother died in my mama arms. I wish he knew how much he loved her. And these niggas try to fuck like my gender is wrong. I done been through some shit. Now it's time to get it on. Yeah, y'all. Alive, homie. R.I.P. Pimp C. And I still can't believe that we lost my G. I hit a solid brick wall without a chisel or a hammer. And my nigga cartel that we back to the slammer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's how I came up. I know it took me a while since I was a little child. Trying to act like friends. Yeah, man. I see my niggas in here early, man. I got miles to feed. Pocket watching motherfuckers get they own. If they knew like I knew, they would leave me alone. We all know that they wrong. Way too strong. I hear a voice up in my head telling me train on. You like a fire. Yeah. You show me nation and you're truly dedicated. Boy, shown determination. You got that fire. Yeah. You got that fire. You got my soul. That's my theme music right there, man. Let that shit play. Yeah. Yeah, man. Let that shit rock, man. You know what I'm talking about? That's my theme music right there, man. Let that shit rock, man. Salute to the Trill cast, man. I see Jesus Trevino off in here early. And Zay Sanchez, what it is, Mr. 24/7. Appreciate that $4.99 from Jesus Trevino. He got the big soup coming through. Also, let me say welcome back to the Trill cast, man. Let me get my little old thing set up. You know how I do. But check this out. Let me say huge shout out to the UGK posse. R.I.P. Mama West, Vicious, Pimp, Pops, Holy Dime, and Ivory P. Yeah, let me say that first of all. Welcome back to the Trill cast. It's your boy Hezelee. We finna do what we do. Yeah, we got one for you tonight, man. I'm talking about a night that took place that came back to me when I saw the verses, seeing 8Ball and MJG with Bun for the UGK verse, you know what I'm saying? 8Ball and MJG. So I say, you know what? I remember rocking the stage with 8Ball, you know what I'm saying? And I thought I'd make an exclusive video talking about that situation and that night, how that popped off, you know what I'm saying? Because there's a backstory to it. I think I've mentioned it on different lives, but it's actually a whole backstory to it, you know what I'm saying? And we're gonna get off into it. What's up, Gary Young Jr.? I see you, man. Mr. 24/7, I see you, man. Yeah, yeah. Well, check this out. This how I was going down. Yeah, man. And shout out to Bun and shout out to Julia Beverly. So for the Ozone Awards in 08, we had got a call from Julia Beverly, and her and Mama had talked about during that time that we would do like a tribute to Pimp C, you know what I mean? And they thought it'd be a good idea that the UGK posse carry that out, you know what I mean? So when we got word about it, we was excited, you know what I mean? Mama hit us up and she was like, yeah, they're gonna do a Pimp C tribute during the Ozone Awards, and that whole tribute will consist of the UGK posse performing Pimp C songs and whatnot. We was excited, man. You know what I mean? We was all for it, man. We was happy about it, man. And so we prepared for it, you know what I mean? We was talking about what songs we was gonna do, who was gonna do what, but at the last minute, you know what I mean? Things changed. At the last minute, we was told that they wanted to use Pimp's Celebrity Pops. You know what I mean? And that didn't sit too right with us. We wasn't feeling too good about that, you know what I mean? But what could we do? It's show business. We had pretty much full access to all the events, and plus we were supposed to do the tribute performances, the whole UGK posse. So now they picked us up and put us up on high, got us feeling good, man. Come on, man, we feeling good, man. We finna represent the pimp, man. You know what I'm saying? All together in unity as the posse, how he probably would have wanted it. So they had us up here on high. And then when they got closer to the date, boom, they pulled the flow from under us and dropped us back down. Yeah, it was a letdown. Boys wasn't feeling good about that. But we still had all access to the event. So, hey, man, we're going to go and support, you know what I'm saying, the event, support Bun, whatnot, boom, 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 everything good. Well, I was running the merchandise booth on every level where we were. Me, Bub, and Q, we was putting that together. And so one day we was at the, I'm gonna just call it the auditorium, man, because I don't remember which building it was. One of y'all probably know, but that don't matter, you know what I mean? That don't matter, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, we go to the auditorium and shit, hit the red carpet, do what we do, everything good, shaking hands. I got to see a lot of players that I knew and knew me. And hey, man, there was a lot of celebrities from every which way. You had Mike Jones over there with the Bentley on swings. He put the Bentley on swings, you know what I mean? He was on the radio. The crazy thing about it was I saw the car before I heard him on the radio saying he put the Bentley on swings, you know what I mean? It was a black Bentley on damn near gorilla pokers or some shit. I was like, damn, man. I ain't gonna lie. I say, damn, I ain't never seen no shit like that. Like, that shit ain't look right. But nah, man, I ain't have no fucking Bentley or no swinger, so I can't be in here hating. But that shit looked at monkey than a motherfucker. But I ain't gonna bullshit you, nigga. That bitch was clean. You know what I mean? It was clean. I just never seen a nigga put the Bentley on swings, and he was swinging. He was hollering that shit on the radio. But that's either here nor there. So we get to the event and we get set up and we at the merch table. Now, mind you, in memory that we got pulled off the show, unfortunately. UGK Posse got pulled off the show. You know what I mean? We had to lick our wounds and we were cool with it. We were fooling with it and just gonna do what we do. We felt a little disgruntled, but we wasn't really tripping though. You know what I mean? So while everything going on, we got the merchandise booth
set up next to 97.9 radio station and shit. And they doing a live remote and they giving us airtime and shit. And they telling everybody, hey, the Pimp C t-shirts up here on this floor, man, y'all come fool with us because y'all cool with us, this and that, this and that, this and that. And I'm telling you, like, our clientele consisted of cats like Chameleon now and whomever passed by and saw that what it was, oh, that's he's them. And they come over here and they getting t-shirts like a mug. So while we doing that there, I get a phone call. And it's Bun B. And he say, hey man, you know the lyrics, you know the song Pockets, right? They call Pocket Full of Stones Pockets. Mama and Pimp and Bun, they normally call Pocket Full of Stones Pockets. You know what I'm saying? So he like, you know the joint Pockets, right? I'm like, yeah, man, it's like a motherfucking PA D-boy anthem. I don't know another nigga that don't know it. You know what I mean? So he say, look, can you perform it with 8 Ball because MJG missed his flight? Really, I'm like, damn, this like I wasn't prepared for it, but I had my performance gear at the hotel, and I say, yeah, I'm gonna do that, but let me get some things in line. So I call Mama, I say, man, look, Bun want to drop this on me, this and that, this and that. She like, baby, go ahead and do that there and represent for the pimp. Know what I'm talking about? I say, okay. Let me get the merchandise situation squared away. So let me say this. I want to apologize to Q, that's Ivory P, brother, and whoever else was at that merch table with me, because I think they may have took my jumping into gear, hey man, do this, do that. They may have took that offensive, thinking I was tripping. But when you multitasking, you gotta attack shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we was multitasking like a motherfucker, and they just dropped another big responsibility on me. So now I gotta multitask and do what we gotta do. But the thing was, I entrusted, Q to handle the business, but I think I may have came across wrong because we had to deal with that a little later down the line, me and I repeat, you know what I mean? But that was no big deal. R.I.P. to my brother. But I left them in, you know what I'm saying, control of what was going on. And I shot to the hotel and went got my gear and I came back. So when I came back, Bun like, I'm gonna put you backstage so you can, you know what I'm saying, coordinate, rehearse and all this shit. So I'm like, cool. When I get backstage, man, I'm talking about some of everybody back there, Paul Wall and Johnny Dang. I ain't gonna say they were doing a motherfucking mobile grill, but it damn near looked like they were, because everybody was fooling with them because they were cool with them, trying to get that ice in their mouth. Yeah, so Johnny Dang and Paul Wall were back there set up doing whatever they were doing. And then Bun introduced me to 8 Ball. He was sitting kind of towards the back a little bit, just chilling. And then Bun left. And so me and 8 Ball was just sitting there chopping it up, kicking it. I found 8 Ball to be, I knew that he was a legendary artist and shit. So I don't know what I was expecting, but I found him to be really down to earth. He was having human being experiences and shit. He was just a, you know what I'm saying, like a nigga I know from PA, just chilling. Yeah, this and that, and we chopped it up having a good time. But during that time, I got to see all kind of players in the rap game come through backstage and shit, dap some niggas up, took some pictures with some niggas. But it was just really, to me, star-studded and overwhelming to see damn near all the Houston artists, damn near all of, I'm talking about the niggas that was hot at that time. You know what I mean? I'm talking about the who's who was there rubbing shoulders, nigga. I'm talking about, think about it. All the H-Town niggas that's popping, from the Rap-A-Lot to the Swisher houses and anything and everything you name, then you go on down to ATL and you got all them niggas that's popping, the Shawty Lows, the actors, Big Killer Mike, just Big Boy from Outkast, nigga. I'm talking about any nigga you could name, even at the time repping T.I. click, Big Alpha Mega was there. Yeah. Big Alpha Mega was there. Yeah. And then you go on down to Florida and you got all them boys. T-Pain, DJ Khaled, Flo Rida, Rick Ross, Ace Hood. Man, I'm talking about it's a star-studded event. Julia put together a star-studded event. And then for some reason, I got a call to go back up to the merchant check, you know what I'm saying, my players out upstairs. And I transitioned from Backstage back to the second floor to go fool with them because I was cool with them. You know what I'm saying? But it was a situation where Julia had provided some kind of backstage little old deal, but I never liked wearing them, a little laminated, little lanyard or whatever you call it. And she said, you know what I'm saying, if you move around, use this here because you're going to need it. But I ain't never like wearing them things, you know what I mean? So what I did was I left that motherfucker behind, man. And I went on, did what I did. And then when I tried to come back, 2 cops blocked me, man. He say, them boys pulled me over in the hallway on foot. Yeah, them boys pulled me over on foot in the hallway. And I'm trying to go past them. And they like, nah, you can't get past this and that, this and that. And I'm like, come on, man, what you niggas tripping on? Them niggas like, nah, we got strict orders not to let nobody back here unless they this and that and this and that. I'm sitting up there trying to, man, I'm such and such, man. Man, I'm supposed to be, man, them motherfucking cops are harassing me like a motherfucker. They down there about to put me out there, bitch. I'm like, damn. So I say, man, look, go get the coordinator for the event or somebody who know, they'll tell you who I am or whatever. The niggas got their hand all on my check, man. Them niggas was tripping, man. So after a while, she came, and when she came, she like, where's your lanyard? I'm like, I don't know. Fuck a lanyard. You know who I am. What's that? So she tell them, he good. Nah, he good. He with her. Boom, boom, boom. So they damn near let me go. Then she doing me like in high school. I told you to put the lanyard on. You know, I'm busy. I say, man, I get it, man. But now that I got you right here, let me ask you a question. I say, man, why UGK Posse got pulled off the whole, you know what I'm saying, tribute joint? And she was explaining, she had some shit in her hand. And as she was explaining, she was kind of moving her hand up and down. And you know, I'm from the side, you know what I'm talking about. PA to be exact, you know what I mean? I talk with my hands too. So while we talking with our hands and whatnot, boom, we have a whole little old hand clash. And I think I had fingernails about that long or whatever. So when we had a hand clash, nigga, one of my fingernails hit her little old skin, hit her little old pearly white skin, and damn near sliced her shit open. But it was like a little freak accident. Boom, you know what I mean? And when that shit happened, man, the police got close on me like, you want us to get that nigga? I'm like, damn, you bitch ass nigga, you bitch ass nigga must be getting paid good tonight. You know what I mean? You bitch ass nigga doing a good job tonight. So she like, nah, that ain't nothing. Like, nah, he good. Leave him alone. So we talked a little bit more and shit. Then I went back backstage. So when I got backstage and shit, like I said, it was star-studded, this and that, this and that, this and that. Then I seen the comedian nigga, Trillgear.biz and shit. And so they were like, y'all gonna be going on in a little bit. So when we was about to go on, me and 8 Ball was back there chopping it up. And I noticed something. He was kind of nervous. And I'm like, damn, this nigga here like a whole legend out this bitch. And then nigga a little nervous and shit. See, that's something that people don't know. Like, you reach a certain status, you be thinking like niggas is just superheroes or inhuman. You know what I mean? Like, nah, man, niggas go through the same shit you go through. So I'm sitting there chopping it up with the nigga, and I ain't gonna say I comforted the nigga, but I'm like, you good, my nigga? He like, yeah. I'm like, let's go knock this shit out. Cause while he was kind of a little nervous and shit, I'm thinking like, I didn't see all these people that's out there. Look, on the front row, nigga, it was Rap-A-Lot, Jay Prince, and a bunch of the whole Rap-A-Lot fam, Scarface and them, I believe. Then next to him, it was like Killer Mike and some more Georgia niggas, some Atlanta niggas, you know what I mean? And then off to the right, it was all them Florida niggas. Them niggas was in the whole pack, nigga. I'm talking about all them Florida niggas. Then I seen Hezeleo and them. Just, it was a star-studded event. Plus, you know what I'm saying, the fans and supporters and the media was out in that bitch, heavy in the hoe, you know what I'm saying? So they was about to crank that hoe off. And them boys say, I think y'all going on first. So I'm like, come on, 8-Ball. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? We gotta go on first. So we went on and did our thing. And I think I was too crunk, you know what I mean? But I was there, you know what I mean? I may have been somewhat aggressive, but I was there. And that aggression and just that whole performance and energy that I gave was because I did see all these identifiable faces in the crowd. Like, think about it. Most of the time when an artist performing, he might know 2, 3, 4 people in the crowd. The rest of them is just unfamiliar faces if you traveling to different places, different cities, different states. So you seeing a crowd of people and you trying to relate and catch on and fuck with them and give them some energy. But I'm looking in the crowd and I'm seeing fucking nigga, who's who, nigga, the motherfucking elite rap stars there, niggas, you know what I'm saying, praise and line up and go get the goddamn albums when they drop like Jordans, nigga. Fuck you talking about? So yeah, when I jumped on stage, soon as my foot hit that motherfucker, nigga, I started demanding, you know what I'm saying, some attention, nigga. I started flexing authority up there repping for the pimp, nigga. Hell yeah, nigga, I'm up there big dogging, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm with the big dog, nigga. I'm up there big dog and barking on niggas. Yeah. So we did that there, and I did like the backup for 8-Ball while he was rapping. I may have threw him out because I think he was kind of like uncertain of some of the lyrics. You could see it in the performance. And so when I was just gonna let him rap it through and catch a couple of the back doors. But when I seen he was kind of uncertain of some of the lyrics, I went on, jumped in and started backdooring him, but I may have threw him off and shit. Then at the end, you'll see I go to barking again around that bitch. I'm big dog around that hoe. Whoa, 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 whoa. You know what I'm saying? You niggas gonna know me or something. You know what I'm saying? So long story short, I think once we went off, I think Too Short came. He did a rendition. And then David Banner came with Big Boy from Outkast. And then I think Boosie and Webby and Billy Cook came and did their thing. I don't remember who else, you know what I'm saying? But the lineup was kind of like that. And so kind of after the lineup, Bun and Mama and them was taking the stage and they're like, come on back on the stage. And Bun started doing the joint Angel in the Sky. You know what I mean? He started doing that Angel in the Sky, and I ain't gonna bullshit you. Standing on that stage and just kind of gazing around and looking in the air, it hit me like, man, like for real, nigga, Pimp gone. Like all this here shit is happening. It was a funny moment because you know you go through things that happen, but it's moments that just really show you, nah, this shit for real. You know what I mean? And I'm standing up there seeing this choir and shit with all white on and Bun doing the joint, and it was like it was a funny feeling, man. And I got sad for a great moment and shit, looking at, you know what I'm saying, his son and his mother and his baby mamas and whatnot. And then I just had to kick myself out of that gear and go back to, okay, boom, this is a motherfucking performance, whatnot, boom, boom, boom. So after Bun do the thing, he introduces and shit, and then everything good. That part of the tribute is over. So I wind up leaving from back there by the end, but not before I saw a couple other things pop off, this and that, this and that. But that's a whole nother video. I put the Bentley on swing looking at it, but nah, it was a bunch of different shit going on. But you know what I mean, that wasn't my business. So I went on back where I was on the second floor. But when I got to the second floor, most of the UGK posse was up there, and I went to get amongst my brothers and shit. And man, it just was a very awkward energy in the air. It was like a weirdness. And I'm trying to talk to niggas, and niggas looking at me like they don't want to talk, or they dry as fuck. So I'm like, man, what's up? You know what I mean? And somebody said, why did you get to perform? And I'm like, it wasn't nothing I planned. It was just some shit that dropped in my lap because MJG missed his flight. You know what I mean? And so, you know, niggas brushed it off, but I could tell like the conversation, it wasn't good. The energy wasn't good. So after that, you know, we got past it and whatnot, and went back to doing what we was doing. But that's how I wound up getting on that show. That wasn't nothing like pre-planned or anything. That was specifically, we got taken off that show, and then MJG missed his flight, and that's how I was placed back on it. It wasn't like anything planned beforehand. It's just something that, you know what I'm saying, happened because dude missed his flight and they put me in the position. But throughout that whole little ordeal that weekend, man, it was a very real moment, because while we were there mourning Pimp and trying to, you know, tribute and do what we do representing for him, we were upstairs on another floor during another day. And I remember Mama was talking to Wendy Day, and me and Bub was to the left. We was at our merch booth, and then we was to the left fooling with the radio station. This was a whole nother day. And I think that's when I seen DJ Vlad and Rick Ross and them. They was doing some shit. I think that's when that situation had popped off, but I don't remember exactly because I was focused on what we had going on. But we was over there freestyling with the radio station, me and Bub fucking around, freestyling, doing what we doing. And then Mama take a phone call. And all I remember is when Mama took the phone call, she screamed and kind of dropped down to her knees and shit. And we went and grabbed her, and I'm like, Mama, what's wrong? What's wrong, Mama? And she was like, my mother. And right then and there, she had got the phone call that her mother had died. And so we cut the whole little old thing short and headed back, you know what I'm saying, to PA so we can get to, I believe it was Crowley. And then we had to go do all that, you know what I mean? So right after us being taken up high with this event and all this stuff going on, we got dropped right back down to the ground because, you know what I'm saying, her mother wound up passing away, and we had to go and be down there for that. And then when the funeral wound up coming, we were back down there, and I remember us wearing our Dickies and shit. And so when I looked around, I remember Bun walking in with Red Boy and a couple more people, man. But I'm gonna be honest with you, things was getting really dark and cloudy back then, right around that time. Because right after that, just more deaths came back to back. But yeah, man, I wanted to tell y'all how I got down on that whole show and whatnot. Let me see who off in this motherfucker, man. Yeah, appreciate y'all for coming through. Yeah, we got Steve Sweet. What it is, Sweet? Lightyear come through this thing, man. Jarrell Tyree, Marquise Payne. What it is, man? Yeah. Scott Eric came through this thing, man. Who else was in this thing? Who that is? Orange Smith. Yeah, man. So that's how it went down, man. Hold on, man. My bad, man. I'm in here missing soup. Like, man, I don't mean no disinfect, man. I was off into my story, but I see some beautiful things taking place. Come on, man. We see a whole $49.99 from Scott Eric, man. I'm talking about back with flying colors on boards. A whole big $49.99, man. Scott Eric LLC buy houses, cash, man. I'm talking about ripping hard for the tree of cash. Know what I'm talking about? He deserves a round of motherfucking applause, man. And this guy there came back with a whole $9.99. He say he ain't gonna let Jesus Trevino do it by himself. He say he got the back too. He say he got our back too, cause he Trillcast. Yeah, KK, it was 97.9 a box, and then we got another big beautiful 19.99 from Scott Eric representing, holding it down. Pop what it is, man. Let me see. Ain't that's when Trey Rock, Mike Jones snot box? Damn, you must be watching. You must be watching that nigga, that old bright nigga. What that nigga name? Hassan Campbell. Yeah. Hey, that's a whole nother video. I can't be giving you 3 videos. I ain't gonna be giving you niggas no 3 videos in one. Yeah, man. Trading them. Hey, that was some whole other shit. Yeah. Jesus Trevino. I see Scott Eric in here blaming on boys. James Wilson, what it is? Yeah. KK. Yeah, Mike Jones. Hell yeah, Mike Jones was there. Mike Jones was in that motherfucker. Bleed. Nah, let me quit. Hey, Mike Jones, my nigga. I just be talking, my nigga. I don't mean no disinfect. I don't mean. Hey, listen. I've been talking shit on Mike Jones for years. I'm just a big old hater. I'm broke. Nah. Nah, man. It was a fucked up shit, but that shit was years ago, and I ain't perpetuating no negativity amongst brothers. I hope they work that shit out. Please forgive me. I mean that, Mr. Mike Jones, 281-330-5004 looking at. Yeah, but Mike Jones, the one made me keep my number, you know what I mean? The way I kept my number, plus my other partner, my rich nigga partner, made me keep my number. But Mike Jones, shit, she showed a nigga how to market like a motherfucker with that number. I bet you all y'all could drop that number. I bet you right now, all y'all niggas could drop that number in your motherfucking chat like it ain't nothing. Somebody drop that number in here, because I think I forgot it, man. Come on, man. Yeah, 281-330-5004. Let me see. Didn't Gucci Mane perform Pimp verse? Pop. I don't remember Gucci Mane performing Pimp verse. No, I don't remember that. I don't remember seeing Gucci Mane there, be honest with you. I ain't even gonna bullshit you. I don't even remember seeing Gucci there. I know I seen Shawty Low. Shawty Low was in that motherfucker. R.I.P. Shawty Low. And yeah, another ATL player I heard got killed today. Big Trouble from DT Duct Tape. Yeah. DTE. R.I.P. to him. I got to meet him one time. No, I got to meet him twice. Fooling with Trey on Trey Day. Came to a couple of Trey days and shit. I got to meet him. R.I.P. to him. That's some fucked up shit. Yeah, I heard that man got killed. But yeah, I don't think Gucci Mane did that. I don't remember even seeing Gucci Mane there. Texas prison story, what it is, man. Yeah, going down. Steve Sweet, man. I seen y'all partying like a rock star last night, man. That was cool, man. PA, man. 281, you know what I'm saying? Then we got who that is? T Will say he repping that golden triangle, that 4-9 Norm Town Bout. Yeah, man. You boys didn't forgot that let me see. Metro Boomin got killed also. Yeah, I seen Metro Boomin mama got killed. That was fucked up. I think I read that it was a murder suicide, like a boyfriend killed her and killed herself. Man, that's crazy, man. There's so much going on in the world today, man. Show love to you people, man, and man, just steer clear of negativity and whatnot, man, because there's so much going on in the world today. People be wondering why I move like I move, man. I'm just saying, man. I'm trying to preserve some lives, man. I ain't trying to let a nigga just do me any kind of way, and I ain't trying to do no nigga any kind of way. You know what I mean? Nigga got his own motherfucking demons he fighting and shit he got to deal with. Man, I ain't worrying about nothing, man. Leave me alone now. Let me see. I'm thinking about a tribute to the South on VH1 when Jay Prince and them was there when Gucci did. Oh, okay, yeah. I don't remember that. Hold on, Steve Sweet got that number for me. Let me see. I said it. 281-330-8004. I'm gonna call Mike Jones right now. Hey man, Mike Jones, I'm sorry, my nigga. And they're gonna be like, what you apologizing for? I'm be like, nigga, I've been hating on the low. I've been hating on the slick. Nah. Man, I ain't no hoe ass nigga. I ain't gonna call that nigga number, man. What I look like, man? Just calling a nigga number out the blue. You got to be a bitch ass nigga to go to pranking niggas, calling niggas number, man. Big Money, Texas. What it is, Beaumont? Yeah, Beaumont. Let me see. If you are reading this, have a great Sunday. Hey man, I appreciate that. I'm gonna put that up there. That's positivity, man. Hey man, I ain't even gonna be no hoe ass nigga and disinfect you, bro. That's positivity. We need a lot more of that in the world. You know what I mean? But yeah, man. Somebody call Mike Jones, tell that nigga I'm sorry. Call Mike Jones. Hey, but that nigga, David Banner came out that bit. Hey, when this video over, I'm gonna find that link and post it on my story, like not my story, but my community little tab, so y'all can check out that whole little segment. But that nigga David Banner came out there fumbling with his phone, acting like pimp. It was cool, man. Like the whole situation was cool. I got the network like a motherfucker with all kind of niggas, man. We really got to get it popping that day. A nigga Chameleon now walked up and bought back. And then Chameleon now walked up and said, hey man, give me every color Pimp C Forever shirt y'all got. You know what I mean? And nigga nabbed all them hoes. And niggas was showing love, man. That's how things used to be. But let me see. Mike Jones shot his back then video in my old neighborhood already. Yeah, that nigga Mike Jones came to yeah, I don't mean no disinfect, man. Yeah, hey, that nigga Mike Jones came to PA on that pouring up with Pimp. That shit, that was cool in the motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? All the little kids got to see Mike Jones and shit. That nigga Mike Jones was out there chilling like a motherfucker on Short, Texas, man. Yeah, come on, man. It was cool in the motherfucker, man. Let me see. 24/7 say, was the homie Truck there? Where at? Truck was always there, but where? Where at the ozone joint? I'm pretty sure Truck is always there. You know what I mean? But see, Truck ain't there for the show. Truck there to take care of that business. Yeah, but Truck is always there. Let me see. Yeah, Zay, still can't believe we lost my G already. Yeah, Jesus, I see you, man. Who else off in this thing? Yeah, Big Gary came through. Yeah, let me see. I bought a Pimp book off Amazon a couple of days ago. Already, there go Big Yashua Thashua, man. Let me see. Oh, no, that ain't Yashua Thashua. That's Yashua News with the Truth. That's somebody new. Oh, I thought that was Yashua Thashua. Yeah, get that book, man. Heezy came through on that pocket full of stone. Yeah, you see me, man. Hold on, Big OG Snoop, man. I just seen Snoop off in here. Let me say, remember when Corn slipped on that? Hey, check this out. I'm gonna tell y'all something funny right here. This is my nigga OG Snoop. I don't know. Me and these niggas was on our way to Houston. I think we had a show on the north side or something. And I think that was that day. But we on our way to Houston. Nah, we on our way back from Houston. This is a different show. I think we on our way back from Houston. I don't know. We either going down or coming up. Who cares? But we stop at, we going down, I think. We stop at a motherfucking McDonald's. Niggas bullshit. Niggas getting doubles and ice cream cones and niggas is just straight up bullshit. Me, OG Snoop, and Corn and Ray T, and I think somebody else. But these niggas get out here talking about they want a race. You know what I'm saying? These niggas want a foot race. So I'm still active at the time. I'm still racing these niggas. I probably weigh about 300 and some pounds. I'm probably like 100 and some pounds over than all these niggas, but I'm still racing these niggas on a foot race. Damn near winning, but you know, I'm slow, I'm big, but I'm keeping up, you know what I mean? Because I'm active like that. So me and the nigga Corn get out there and Snoop called it, talking about y'all get ready, y'all warm up. Matter of fact, the video on YouTube, the nigga like warm up. Nigga, I do about 3-4 steps and just stop. So cars coming and find that nigga like, Mark, you said go. So we take out. Boom. Soon as I come out the block, I feel my hamstring about to pull. So I just start putting the motherfucking parachute on it. I start slowing down. Ain't no need for me to even keep going because I'm finna fuck some shit up. Well, the nigga corn smoked me. The nigga corn straight up smoked me, dog. But once the nigga smoked me, he can't pull his parachute. He can't hit the brakes. And somehow the nigga just, man, looked like the nigga just tumbled over on the concrete. The nigga rolled hard as fuck on the concrete, man. Matter of fact, that video on YouTube, you gotta see that. That shit was funny than a motherfucker. My bad. Yeah, Snoop, that shit was funny than a motherfucker. I ain't even gonna bullshit you. Let me see. I seen you rock the stage in that video already. That's what it is, man. Yeah, I hit that hoe hard, and yeah, that was that big 49.99 recapping like a motherfucker. Yeah, that was that 49.99, and that was that motherfucking big beautiful ass 9.99 coming through. Then at 19.99, yeah, all that there. Scott Eric, man, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming, but what happened to my check? Look like I may have froze up on this motherfucker. Somebody tell me, am I froze up on this bitch? Am I froze up on this bitch? Ooh, nah, I don't know. I'm froze up on one of these hoes. Yeah, that's what I'm looking at. I'm looking at that. I'm looking at it now. That big pretty ass 49.99, 9.99, 19.99, and then motherfucking Jesus Trevino came through with that big 4.99. Ain't playing no games, man. Yeah, Mike Jones shot that video. Okay, yeah, boom, boom, boom. I'm back. Mike Jones says number active, and he's still gonna answer it if you call. Call that nigga, talk to him. Let me see, my bro Truck Buck don't give a fuck. Know what I'm talking about? Bang McDaniel, what it is, man. Yeah, I was on this other app. This bitch here froze up. But yeah, man, that's the story of how it went down and whatnot. It's your boy Hezeleo. It is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, and it's gonna do what it's gonna do. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah, long little pimp. And Mama West, and Pops, and Vicious, and I repeat, Free Young Pimp, man.